music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
What, of course, Anthony Street is late, as a matter of fact, and it's quite very interesting to understand how things are going. And, Davido's aide, Israel, allegedly shares his thoughts about influencer Enyolua. As a matter of fact, there was a very, how do I put it now? There was a captioned video where he actually felt disappointed that Davido left to Botswana without taking him. That if he knew, he would have actually followed them. And Davido responded that, look, if you had actually asked, that would have been a very easy ride.
Funny enough, I saw him at the Timeless concert. He was just there chilling, and I was like, look at this guy. You know, when you see these people online, they're like, you know. But in real life, he was just chilling, and I was like, "Oh, look at this guy." But it's all good. I mean, Davido's 30BG fam, they always got him. So I was watching this clip, you know, where he went to perform in Botswana at the Forbes 30 Honor 30 Africa, you know, show. That he was talking about the things that he used to do before the tragic incident versus what he now does, you know. Some sort of, you know, lifestyle change. And he said usually when he's performing, the backstage is always like a party and all that stuff. But ever since that thing happened, he'd had to take a look at his team and everything. He said now everything is business. The backstage is always like, you know, focused and everything. That he just had to take a look at his, you know, his life and, you know, make those changes. And I thought that was pretty smart of him. Yeah,
very interesting. I never knew power outages occur in the abroad. Actress Lillian Efegbai laments her South African experience. Well, as a matter of fact, the comment section blew up and people said, look, you forgot that you're in Africa. This is still Africa. And I think this happened in South Africa. So she's actually very stunned and surprised that she actually experienced power outage. Now, a popular TV host stole my show idea after I consulted with him. And that's come from reality TV star Teddy A. And he went all ranting on his page. And he says, look, late last year, I reached out to a popular TV host about collaborating with me to start a football podcast on IG and YouTube. I asked if he could bring the brand he represents on board. And he said, sure, why not? Great idea. Suddenly, Baba began giving me excuses, and I just knew the idea probably didn't fly with the supposed brand, for they had other ideas. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, and I'm seeing this same guy host a football podcast show on YouTube sponsored by that same beer brand.
Oh, wow. Well, I know they're too much like this. They bring an idea.
I trust if it's portable.
Yeah. Portable, not call the name of the person. You know, go hide them.
This is not how we'll be talking about it.
And
but I think, you know, that's why sometimes I don't blame personalities like Portable, because, you know, the first time he came out was, oh, rape me. He was quick to cry out, and everybody's like, guy, there are ways to do these things. But when you realize that some people, you know, rip people off and they get away with it, knowing that you will just chill and just let it slide.
But this is it. If you are not a brand yet, and you are actually sharing your ideas with a big brand, that's the danger, because you can't stand a chance. First of all, your idea is not even, how do I put it? It's not under patent yet. You have not, how do I put it? There's this word I want to use now. You have not trademarked your idea.
No, okay, yes.
It's just an idea that is flying. It's not something you even have on a document that is really
That's why
vivid.
it should be on a document.
It's, you know, you are just saying it out. And creative people, look, you just need to say two things. They just put two and two together and they write. They don't need your full idea document to actually work. So that's the mistake he made. I think he trusted the guy and felt, and people were calling similar names. I know the name. I actually went to YouTube to check the guy out, and I saw what was going on. I just laughed. It was crazy. Popular guy who actually hosts sports shows on TV, so I can understand where that is coming from.
Anyway,
but he didn't mention any name. For me,
that one, if you listen to that one, you listen to that one's a point of argument. When I might tell you that they didn't bring anything to me. I was the one that suggested it. So it is still alleged now, as it were. So
to believe.
True.
Relationship 101. How to know if your boyfriend is your problem. Music executive. So better call. When you tell your boyfriend your problems and he says, what are you going to do? Just know that you are dating one of your problems.
Okay, so somebody was speaking to Twitter to appreciate the video that the lady he met at Timeless concert. That both of them are dating now. So
you can find love anywhere.
You can find love anywhere.
Love at the concerts.
So this one.
All right. Well, we'll come back give you more gist on Entertainment Street. Don't go anywhere.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
Baby, I want to know if somebody say I'm a virgin, I'm not a virgin, and somebody is saying you're a virgin. That is the case of Destiny Tico now, whom the online bloggers have been actually been these few days. Everybody has been writing she's a virgin, she's not a virgin. So whose business is it if she's a virgin or if she's not?
Well, I think it came from an interview, and she said she didn't even say it. That the people went to go and add one
quote out of context.
Yeah. Well, I don't see. The thing is, in this part of the world, I don't know why that is such a big deal. Still, whether someone is or not, like. Is it our business to know?
It's supposed not to be our business.
It's not our business. Is what I'm saying.
For me particularly, let me do this disclaimer. For me,
it's
not my business.
Whether she is or not, it's not a crime.
True, I know.
But morally, that's up to her to decide whether it is morally right
at 33,
or wrong.
say you are here saying she is, she's not, she is.
That's her personal life.
Lola on Twitter actually said, I swear if you're an observant babe, men can never play you. They are too obvious, terrible at lying, and can't pretend for so long. And the lady debunked her. Ebony Choco says, did I just hear you say men are terrible at lying? Men that will lie to you about the simplest thing. Imagine me celebrating my ex's birthday November 14th last year because that's what he told me, only to find out yesterday that the boss's birthday is tomorrow, April 26th.
Wow. You lie about your birthday again. That is a double O. It's not even 007 anymore. That's 0010.
Well, as a matter of fact, it's looking like, I saw a report of passport of Iniedo discovered in the possession of actress Emperor Njama's ex-fiancé who was arrested. Her passport was recovered from him and several other items. People are still alleging what exactly is the connection with that. But I think the bottom line is this man has been arrested, and so many ladies have come out to say that he's been very, very prevalent with such attitude.
So I even saw a congratulatory message from Tonto Dike telling Empress that congrats.
Yeah.
I mean, that was quite an ordeal. You wouldn't wish that on anybody at all.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.